guys, today we're back for another Sick with Stacels. I've got my Labrador McGriddy. We haven't done one of these for a while, but there's a couple of things I actually want to talk about that are like really big game related. So without further ado, I want to jump in and talk about these things. I've got the trailers to sort of go through as well and talk with you guys. So first of all, Conan Exiles have actually announced a sorcery update. Okay, so this is massive. As you all know, I played Conan Exiles for a while. I actually really love Conan Exiles, and this has got me really excited to get back into the game. Now this is announced to be coming out Q3 of 2022, so towards the back end of the year, probably around sort of Christmassy time, I would assume. But this looks so cool. I'm really excited for this. The only thing I would say is that they are introducing a battle pass system into Conan Exiles with the sorcery update, and now that I'm not really sure about whether that's going to be good or not. I don't know whether it's going to be in single player or whether it's just going to be in multiplayer mode, but either way it's still really cool and I'm super excited to have a look and get into this. There's some new building pieces and all that various kind of stuff as well, and in general there are loads of cool things to come with this, so I'm super excited about this. Make sure you check out the trailer because it looks super cool. So that's the first thing. Let me know also what you think in the comments below of the new Conan Exiles update. Will you be playing, and do you want to see some of it on the channel? Because definitely I would like to cover it on the channel, so just let me know. The second thing really exciting that I actually wanted to talk about, and I am going to show this one here because this is really cool, and I found out about this maybe about a month or so ago. But I'm like really excited by this. So for those of you who don't know, there's a Lord of the Rings game coming. It's called Return to Moria. And it's basically about the dwarfs, but it's a multiplayer game. So let me show you guys this because this is really cool as well. Alright guys, so this is Lord of the Rings Return to Moria. And basically it's like the dwarven take on Lord of the Rings. It's got crafting in it, exploration in it, building bases, and you can play multiplayer, so this looks really cool. Maybe we might be able to get Alexis to play some of this with us. But if you haven't seen the trailer, this is it here, and it looks pretty awesome. I am very excited by this one, I've got to be honest with you. Now, the release date for this isn't until spring 2023, so we have a little bit of time to wait for this one, unfortunately. But you can see here, it looks really cool. The building looks cool. The characters look cool. And it looks like there's loads of different armor sets and all that kind of stuff as well. So I am super excited for this one. I don't know what else it will entail, but it looks like there's some really cool creatures and stuff like that as well. Whether there's kind of like boss fights and all that kind of stuff, but either way, this looks pretty awesome. So I kind of can't wait to get stuck into that one. Hopefully it won't get delayed because it's already quite a while before that one comes out, but I am super excited about that one. So make sure you keep your eye on it. I think it's actually only coming to the Epic Store, I believe. That may change, but from what I understand, that is where you can only get that from at the moment. And then the next thing I wanted to talk about was Skull and Bones. So some of you may already know, they have obviously just announced that Skull and Bones is going to be released on the 8th of November. Now this has been basically redone. Skull and Bones is not what it was originally. They kind of scrapped it and restarted it. But the new gameplay trailer does look really interesting. I don't know if it's going to be what everybody wants it to be. What I can say is that the graphics do look really impressive, and it looks like a very beautiful game. So that is a good start. The ships look really cool. That I'm excited about. Apparently most of it is based about being on the ocean, and then going around attacking trade merchants, kind of discovering other islands. I don't know if you can step foot on the islands. Obviously it says that you can step foot on outposts and all that kind of stuff. And that's kind of cool. You can change the way your ship looks. You can change the way that you look. That's really cool. Again, this is online multiplayer with friends. It's kind of giving me Sea of Thieves vibes, but not, obviously. It seems to be there's challenges, there's things you can go off and do, missions, quests, a bit like Sea of Thieves, as I say. But this does look really cool, and I'm quite interested in this. Again, it looks like this is also only coming to Epic Store and PS5, PS4 and Xbox. So PS4 might not be correct, but I'm sure I saw that somewhere. I think it might be, because it's been so long in development. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about the Skull and Bones trailer, if you've seen it, or just from this footage here. You've got crews basically that are aboard your ship, and you have to keep them happy. They can mutiny against you apparently, which I think is actually quite a cool feature, to be honest with you. I'd love to see that. Obviously you can sink, you can lose some of your stuff, but apparently you can go back and try and salvage some of it, but you have to get there before other ships do, otherwise they'll take your stuff. I guess that's kind of the same as Sea of Thieves. Most of the time people will probably get your stuff before you get there, but either way, I think this looks really cool. I'm actually kind of excited for it. Again, like I say, looks like it's coming to Epic as a exclusive again, so not on Steam, but that's fine. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Are you interested in this? Do you think that it's going to be good? Let me know your thoughts. Yeah. So that's it really, guys. That is me and my sip with Stacels. It's a bit different this time. We've looked at a couple of different videos. Oh, and this is, yeah, as I said earlier, coming out on November 8th, 2022. So feel like they've been working really hard on this one over the last year or so, because they've been really quiet until now, and then all of a sudden they've just come forward and said, oh, it's coming out at the end of the year. So yeah, super excited. And again, thank you for joining me for another Sip with Stacels. Cheers, guys.